Cabes the Realist on the beat.
What inspires me to write my music? It could be really anything from something somebody said. It could be a song itself. You know, it could be a movie. I mean, anything that catches my attention that's not from the ordinary. You know, something that really strikes something in me, and I just don't get inspired all the time, and it's hard to keep that inspiration. I mean, I try to, stay around positive people and positive environment. Living this life of recovery is a lot different than, in the past where I didn't even have hope. Now I have way more than that with my music. So, I mean, living this life of recovery today is really the reason. That's the whole reason I'm able to make this music. Without my recovery, nothing is possible afterwards because I struggle, without a structure in my life, and I'd say recovery is the main inspiration. It's the big reason. I couldn't make music and get high and drink alcohol. It was one or the other. So I chose something that was better for me and healthier for me, and something that made sense. It didn't make sense to drown myself into oblivion anymore. It made sense to follow my passions and dreams. It just makes more sense to go down the music path. What do you think, Malize? What does music mean to you, man? What's going on? I make music obviously because it makes me feel good, and it's a passion of mine, but it's not just about me. I make it to help people who are struggling with, it could be, depression, anxiety, addiction problems, anything that's really happening in their life. I try to speak to the audience in a way that is more beneficial than most rap music that's out today, which is just brainwashing and horrible for society. So I mean, it's just something I like to help others in general, being in recovery and seeing the light, like the positivity in life. It's just something that it really makes me feel better, but it's not just about me, it's about others as well. And this new song I'm coming out with, Time's Up, it's really it's not just for me as well, but it's talking about how, like, I'm really just like I'm physically lazy sometimes, but I'm mentally ambitious, like, all the time. I just never really put actions into what I'm doing entirely, like, when I want to do them. But it's speaking to the audience, like, time's up. Like, it's time to do something, with your life. It's time to stop making excuses and make memories, and and to make things happen, and to to get past these insecurities, anything that's really dragging you down. It's time up to it's time to change. The reason I do what I do, like, there's a lot of music I don't even listen to, and that doesn't inspire me, that just actually motivates me more to make better music, is like that little Pump, Little Xan, like all these young kids that really are just they're trying to make money, and they're maybe they like what they're doing, but it's not beneficial to anybody. With the generation that's happening, the epidemic with drugs and all this nonsense, it's not something you should be proud of. If and people are listening to this mumble rap like they're proud of it, and I say that in this new song because it's the truth. People listen to it like this is the new best thing that could ever happen. It's not. What I'm trying to do is start up a genre that's like strictly for inspiration, strictly for bettering yourself, because you can never stop growing. It's all about becoming a better person. That's what life is about for me today. It's not about drugs and alcohol. It's not about getting a quick buck. I don't do this for money. I do this because it's my passion, because it's I'm hoping to reach out to people who don't know how to get by, don't know how to don't have passions themselves, and maybe are looking for something. I'm trying to make music that's not I'm trying to make stuff that's gonna be around, in the future, that's not gonna just die out in like 6 months to a year, like half of the garbage that's out today. And quite frankly, it's just a phase that people go through. Like, music has been evolving, and I mean, today it's really hard to find like real true artists that are like actually trying to create art, not just some loud noises and mumbles. I think that's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Why is he so radiant all the time?